Hello, you're watching Qpvn News. I'm Anh Tuấn and we keep you up to date with the headlines. Ministry of National Defense to review digital transformation work for 2021-2025 period. Protecting the nation under the rule of law. Vietnamese goods strengthen foothold in Chinese market. On behalf of the Central Military Commission, Ministry of National Defense, General Phan Van Giang, Minister of National Defense, sent letters of comment to Brigade 101 under Naval Region 4 and Regiment 93 under the Air Defense Air Force Service on the occasion of the 60th and 20th founding anniversaries, respectively. Minister Phan Van Giang praised the agencies and units for reaping many achievements while promoting the good nature and glorious tradition of the heroic Vietnam People's Army, as well as excellently completed key political tasks, actively contributed to the cause of building and safeguarding the fatherland, and were awarded many noble titles and awards by the party and the state. As the country is entering the new era, the Defense Minister hopes that agencies and units will continue to promote their achievements, excellently complete all assigned tasks, joining hands with the entire party, people and military to successfully implement the resolution of the 13th National Party Congress and build a prosperous and happy country. On September the 19th, inspecting preparations for the conference to review the digital transformation work in the 2021-2025 period, Senior Lieutenant General Lê Huy Vịnh, Deputy Defense Minister, affirmed that this event is an important occasion for the entire military to seriously and objectively review the results achieved in the digital transformation work in the past time, thereby clearly identifying the directions, tasks and key solutions in the coming time. The Deputy Defense Minister requested relevant agencies to promote their core role, uphold their sense of responsibility, coordinate closely, and ensure the organization of the conference is practical, effective, and on schedule. On September the 19th in Da Nang, the Art Council conducted an inspection of the legendary Trường Sơn Monument project. Senior Lieutenant General Phùng Sĩ Tấn, Deputy Chief of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army and Chairman of the Art and Appraisal Council, presided over the inspection. The legendary Trường Sơn Monument is part of the East Trường Sơn Road project, which is invested by the Ministry of National Defense. The monument covers a total area of over 4.1 hectares and is located at the T-junction, where East Trường Sơn Đông Road intersects with the Ho Chi Minh Road in Thạch Mỹ Commune, Da Nang City. The project includes 9 functional zones of the symbolic monument complex representing the Trường Sơn Trail and decorative statues, ceremonial square, plaza, water feature, parking area, exhibition house, internal traffic system, and other auxiliary facilities. At the meetings, the Council assigned Project Management Unit 46 to direct the Design Consultancy Unit to finalize the adjusted cost estimate dossier and submit them to the relevant authorities for appraisal and approval as per regulations. The unit is also tasked with coordinating with construction and supervision teams to ensure the project's progress, quality and safety. On the morning of September the 19th, the Ministry of National Defense hosted a delegation of revolutionary contributors from Huế City. Senior Lieutenant General Lê Quang Minh, Vice Chairman of the General Political Department, expressed deep gratitude to wounded and sick veterans, heroic Vietnamese mothers, heroes of the People's Armed Forces, and other revolutionary contributors. He emphasized that policies for those with meritorious service remained a top priority for the Central Military Commission and the Ministry of National Defense. Under the leadership of the General Political Department, military units continue to work closely with local authorities to ensure timely implementation of incentive policies, carry out the search and identification of fallen soldiers' remains, and promote the gratitude and remembrance movement. The 13th National Party Congress affirmed further improving the legal system, mechanisms and policies on national defense and security in the new conditions. Over the past 5 years, the Central Military Commission and the Ministry of National Defense have effectively led the development of laws and policies to institutionalize the party and state's guidelines on military and defense affairs. Many law projects were adopted at the 15th National Assembly with overwhelming consensus, marking progress in both theoretical thinking and practical directions for safeguarding the fatherland. At its ninth session, the 15th National Assembly unanimously passed amendments to 11 laws on military and defense affairs, including those on national defense, the militia and self-defense force, the mobilization reserve, national defense education, military service, professional soldiers and defense workers, bodyguard, civil defense, officers of the Vietnam People's Army, defense works and military zones at People's Defense. Despite being prepared in a short time frame, the project ensured quality, feasibility, and alignment with the military, streamlined, made in structure consistent with the nationwide effort to streamline the political system. The military acted proactively and flexibly to present this law. With 100 approval, the National Assembly showed strong support. The consistent approval of National Assembly deputies, voters and the people underscores the Army's determination to treat lawmaking as a vital political task. Military units have been responsible and innovative, ensuring laws remain in line with party and state orientations while meeting practical needs for building the military as a special branch of labor. We define clearly the enemy and actions. Ambiguities must be eliminated. Legislation must be boldly renewed, combining state management with creativity, unleashing resources, and ensuring stability and long-term value. Defense laws are a core part of the national legal system, governing social relations tied to independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity. They are a crucial tool for state management and breakthroughs in institutional reform. The Ministry of National Defense has also strengthened law dissemination and education, making it dynamic and persuasive, tied closely to soldiers' duties and people's lives, ensuring legal provisions are both feasible and enduring. Coming up next, Vietnam and Japan strengthen strategic partnership in technology and defense. Vietnamese goods strengthen foothold in Chinese market. From September the 21st to the 24th, President Lương Cường and his spouse, along with a high-level Vietnamese delegation, will attend the high-level general debate of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, combined with bilateral activities in the United States. This visit conveys the message that Vietnam affirms its role as a responsible member of the UN, actively participating and making substantial, meaningful contributions to the UN's major activities and global priorities. Over the past nearly 50 years, the cooperative relationship between Vietnam and the United Nations has become a strong and enduring partnership. Vietnam has increasingly taken the initiative, proactively contributing in a substantive and comprehensive manner through ideas, concrete actions, personnel and resources to all areas of activity and major priorities of the UN. Vietnam is currently making very positive contributions to the United Nations Common Agenda, having achieved the Millennium Development Goals ahead of schedule and now actively implementing the Sustainable Development Goals. Vietnam also hosts many important roles within the United Nations, such as being a member of the UN Security Council, the UN Human Rights Council, and the UN Economic and Social Council. The country has introduced numerous initiatives and contributed personnel to UN activities. It can be said that President Lương Cường upcoming mission once again affirms Vietnam's role, position and practical contributions in addressing global issues, while also promoting Vietnam-US relations and Vietnam's ties with other nations, contributing to peace and development in the region and the world. On September the 19th, Acting Minister of Foreign Affairs Lê Hoài Trung received Japanese Ambassador to Vietnam, Mr. Ito Naoki. The acting minister emphasized that Vietnam consistently regards Japan as a top-tier strategic partner and supports Japan in playing an increasingly active role in contributing to peace, stability, cooperation and development in the region and globally. He expressed the desire for both sides to concretely implement a new pillar of cooperation in science, technology and innovation, to promote collaboration in training high-quality human resources, especially in the semiconductor sector, as well as in digital transformation, where Japan holds strengths. He also underscored the need to further advance key areas of cooperation in defense and security. Ambassador Ito Naoki reaffirmed Japan's strong support for Vietnam's development policy as the country enters a new era. He proposed that both sides move forward with joint research projects in the semiconductor sector and continue promoting the Vietnam-Japan University project. In addition, he highlighted the importance of strengthening bilateral cooperation in defense and security, culture and sport, and people-to-people exchange. As part of the National Trade Promotion Program, the Vietnam Textile and Apparel Association, or VIETNAMESE for short, and its 8-member enterprises attended Premier Vision 2025 that was held from September the 16th to the 18th at the Paris Nord Villepin Exhibition Centre. The event is a prime platform for Vietnamese businesses to connect with EU partners, expand trade relations and capture new fashion trends. Europe is a highly potential yet demanding market with strict requirements on sustainability, supply chain traceability, labor and environment. We believe that the European market still offers vast opportunities for Vietnamese textiles. The quality of Vietnamese products, investment and certifications make entry into demanding markets like Europe possible. Here, we reach premium customers and open a new approach to higher quality with better pricing instead of mass-market products. This year's trade fair highlights innovation and technology with the Smart Creation Zone, showcasing bio-based materials, digital solutions, responsible design and eco-friendly initiatives. With nearly 200 booths, Vietnam remains one of the largest national presences at the 22nd China ASEAN Expo, or CA Expo in short, which is taking place in Nanning, Guangxi, China. Over the years, Vietnamese brands have gained a strong foothold in both China and global markets. Some Vietnamese enterprises that started with small booths in the early editions of CA Expo have since achieved success in breaking into the Chinese market. Besides, new enterprises are eager to bring high-quality products to the vast market of over 1 billion consumers. Vietnamese coffee and fresh milk are excellent, especially coffee. It sells in large volumes here and taste far surpasses what we have in China. The dairy products also suit our preferences. The potential for Vietnamese goods here is huge. The annual CA Expo has become a prestigious platform, acting as a gateway for trade and investment opportunities between the two markets. This is the end of the QPVN News today. Remember to watch our news again at qpvn.vn. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.